let's first start with the elephant in the room, man. Jonnu Smith, just last weekend, I believe it was Thursday, we get the update from Ian Rappaport on Pat McAfee's show where he's talking about the Steelers potentially having interest in Jonnu Smith. And from there we start getting more and more talk, and we're looking at the deal. I'm like, okay, he was only getting $4 million, so do we need him now? I mean, we can afford him, but do we need him? He's coming off a Pro Bowl season. I'm like, I mean, he's nice, but do we need him now? So talk to me, man.
Are good weapons.
Okay.
All weapons are good weapons. All weapons can help. But that intrigued me too, because if any spot they straight at tight end. Like,
especially the receiving one, right? Like, bruh, am I missing it?
Just paid that, paid that, score touchdowns.
And look, the money come in, the touchdowns go. We know the drill.
The money came, the touchdowns came. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like they got their blocking tight end, they got their receiving tight end.
Right.
They cool and tight. Even they got a H-back tight end.
Come on, man. Shout out to Connor Hayward, man. Shout out to the gang and them.
It's kind of like you got every type of tight end. I don't know if they just.
He said you even got the 6'8" jump ball tight end, bro. Like, what else you want? Hey.
Well, they might be ready to get in 13 personnel all game, man.
Marriott, okay.
I mean? They might want to play 23 personnel all game.
Oh, man.
And then they really gonna only make you make.
We watching Army and Navy. We watching Army and Navy.
It makes sense. Good defense, run the ball. Good defense, run the ball. Here's a play action RPO for you.
That's tough. TG, that's tough. Optically, that's tough. That's a tough watch, bro. That dog say 22, 23, 13, 12. 23. Like, this is too many. It's too many twos and threes. I just way too many twos and threes.
Hold this wheel around out of this 13 personnel.
You get in the wheel. You get in the wheel. You get in the drag to the wheel. You go get.
Come on, man.
Crosses, waggles. Be like, hey, bro, why we doing this, bro? Come on, with the pop pass, like, why we doing this, man? Hey.
It's what the people want. Yeah.
I know. It's tough though, and this is the sick part. We'll win games doing it. Because it makes you play discipline, and the Steelers are going to be super disciplined. Absolutely. They can have success doing it. It's stank to watch. It's super stank to watch, bro.
Everything's lining up to say, man, we're about to run the ball, play defense.
It definitely is.
I don't know what you still – it's almost like, what are y'all still looking for?
Yeah. Like, y'all don't believe this yet?
Man, I've been on the Aaron Rodgers train since the train even
I know
got
that
the launch.
That's your guy.
It's my guy.
That's your guy.
It's clearly he's playing with us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to tell your man, like, hey, man, she don't want you. Bro.
Hey, yo.
Like,
TG. You ain't about to just TG. You might just throw that out here and just act like that now.
Let me tell you how I know it's weird.
Talk to me.
Because they're starting to come out with Mason looks good. Mason's making big throw. You're not paying attention to the movie, man.
TG said, I'm listening to the storyline, bro. Peep the storyline. This storyline.
They're starting to tell you about Mason, man. They starting to let you know it feel control. Went to the rally. Like, you just feel him, bro.
You said, yo, he went to the rally. Yo, you got a big time public appearance. Like you don't just get to have that appearance.
You don't just do that.
You know how that green light comes from up top. You already peeped. Yeah. That green light comes from upstairs. You don't get to just wake up and say, I'm pulling up on that. Nah, bro. Are you actively under contract? No. Because if you're not actively under contract, then you do what the heck you want to do. But when you actively under contract, that's you got to get the green light. You don't get the green light unless you one of the chosen few. All right.
Feel okay.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You gotta look at the stories.
What you putting down?
Starting to get a little bit more over here.
Okay.
Not tripping. I'm still Team Aaron, but it's starting to get late in the day now. Now we're about to be at mandatory minicamp.
We're a week away. Think about that. We're literally a week away, bro.
Like, you have to be here for like now. Like, this is the snap count. We're not discussing it no more. This is what we're going with for the year type.
So if that is the case, that is why you ultimately feel like the Jonnu Smith trade stands out even more, because it's like, yo, what's going to benefit Mason? He needs as many weapons as possible, right?
Quick game, short games, hold that. Yep. I don't have to spread
exposure
this out.
to negativity.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you what I know where we're gonna get here. They always go cover 2 to this.
Hey,
look like,
hold that. When you're seeing teams in base, as a coordinator, you can speak to it. Base defense, man, coverage wise, you're getting 1, 3, 4 tops. Like, it's not gonna be exotic, in the blitzes or the same handful of blitzes. Like, it's just different in terms of what you have to prepare for.
When you start to bring that 12 in the game, all game to 23, like, we're not playing spread, no exotic coverages.
Yeah, nothing exotic. I'm not tricking you.
Like, it's one back, one gap. Like, it ain't too much secrets out here. The only way we can get to that gap is we got to pull something to get there. It's not too many secrets out here.
Yeah. Like, and if your eyes in the right place, it's still going to go right back to what we said at the beginning of this thing, man. You know what it is.
One back, one gap. Let's get to it.
I'm going to simplify it. Let's go.
There's some big backs in here. We like our wings. So
we got big backs. We got big offensive linemen, too, now you think about it. Broderick and Troy, them big boys on the edge.
You arguably could argue it goes to the original. The original, you feel like you got the best line in the league.
You see what they're trying to build up, right? You see it.
It's big everywhere. Drafted the first every year. Come on. Can't say it's not. It's not. Paper is ready. It's ready to run the ball. Run the ball. Play good defense.
So with that though, like, does Jonnu, is that overkill though if you have Pat here though? Because like specifically, like, it's like Jonnu got 111 targets last year, bro.
Right.
You feel me? I'm like, yo, that's a lot of targets, bro. That's a lot for a tight end. That's a lot of targets, bro. We complain about that. Pat only got 70-something targets last year, bro. You feel me? And we was actually throwing it to him. It's like, yo, 111 targets. Like, yo, I don't.
But here's a Dolphin though. That's
fair.
That's a night and day different. That's like the ACC to the Big Ten. That's like, that's almost a Big 12-y. Like, let's throw the ball.
They spread it out.
That's a different world. Yeah, that's a different world.
Okay.
So it's like, I think you just got to say, like, he's a weapon. He's an athletic tight end. He's a mismatch. He's a dude. I remember he caught that over route to win the game in overtime.
Like, broke a hoop. He a good player, man. Athletic player, receipt. But it's because of that, and that's the part where we're just like, well, are you like,
what do you do with
him? Like, what is that though? Because we have that. We got Move. Move is literally, we're gonna say the same things about Move that we're gonna say about Jonnu. We're gonna say the same thing about Jonnu that we're saying about Move. Like, hey, give me effort when you're blocking, all right? But we know what you're here to do. You're here to route them up, win in space. Like, we know this, man.
10 out of 10. Like, you know what you're here to do. And
look, Move, you got more touchdowns, a little bit more money. Jonnu, you got the Pro Bowl under your belt now. So it's like, man, y'all both looking at each other like, hey, man, Spider-Man meme. What's up? Yeah.
But to me, it's not even so much I don't want to say if you get him, because it's like, if you want him,
I think you get him. You want him, yeah.
It just more represents, like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? What are we trying to do here? What are we working to do?
Now, I also wanted to follow up then to see, do you feel like this is any type of reaction to the GP move, right? You moving off of GP. We obviously all focused on adding another wide receiver specifically. But does this potentially give you a better option to replacing GP's production than going the traditional wide receiver route? We named the Amari Coopers, the Gabe Davises of the world, but we're saying, hey, if you don't want to have an offense where you have to be more passing to these wide receivers, we could live DK and heavy on the tight ends. Is that what you see them potentially pivoting to? Or is this just, he's a really good player and there seems like he was available and this is why we just popped up with interest towards Jonnu Smith?
Yeah, I think it represents a good player and it's available. I also think it represents strategy. We're going to keep this thing tight. We're going to run, like, short game, quick game, spread it out from the tight.
Mm-hmm.
We don't super need a receiver. Let's go 12 to it. Spread that out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it says we want to play your base. Like that's what when I listen to it, I'm hearing we want to play your base. We want big on big. Let's hoop. Like let's see if your bigs can run like our bigs.
Can I murder you in the paint? Yeah. I'm saying.
Let's see if your bigs can play like my. Yeah. I want super bring out this slot, but if I have to, I got it in here. Yeah. But it said to me, even the fact of his interest in it says I want to play big football.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, this isn't another wide receiver. This is a tight end, like legit tight end. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like 260.
Which it's like, yo, all right.
260.
We slowing it down, man. All right, walk the ball up the court. You know what we on, man. All right, take the air out of this thing. Execute big bodies. Let's go. All right. I can dig it though, man. I can dig it. But yeah, so shout out to Jonnu, man. Shout out, man. We will see though how that continues to play out though, man. Like I said, man, as more and more information pops up around it.